Hey traders, I want to give you a quick little update. Oh, it's probably going to be 10 minutes long, maybe 3 minutes long. I don't know. My brain cells are confused right now. I've only got 2 of them, so let's actually get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. My 2 brain cells are fried right now. So I think there's one. I think one of them are still pretty good. So let's see what we can deliver in today's update for gold and silver. So let's actually start with the good old gold stocks. I'll look at gold. I'll look at the gold stocks. I'll look at silver. And I'll look at the silver mining stocks and what I'm seeing through there. Looking at now, looking at the gold market, is we actually did come back down to my long-term support level. So if I look at my long-term support level here with gold, notice how gold had this back here in the middle of 2019. We had the starter point. And this here was the March sort of, the virus crash that we had last year. There was also, we had the bit of a pullback in gold as well. And then we had the big move. And now we're coming back down all the way back down. But we're coming back all the way back down to this major level of support. So the big question is the market going to hold here? And, is the market going to hold here continuously? So we do have that, but we also have, if I go to back to my daily charts now and squeeze it up for like the last sort of 6 to 12 months, somewhere around about there, maybe even 6 months, you'll notice I have another trend line here that is really holding strong. These trend lines here do come into play. So we have support level here, we have a support level here, and we have a support level here. So this is sort of like X marks the spot. Now guys, in my flash sale that I'm running right now, it's for $7 only. So $7 trading course that I'm running. If you go to johnsflashsale.com, it's like, I don't know, 10 videos, 12 hours long, chart reading techniques, stuff that I'm teaching you right now. A couple of amazing trading systems, mindset, trade management, all that sort of stuff to help you get ahead in the markets. Just $7, guys. So go to johnsflashsale.com. So this is just one of the things, I'll talk a lot about this actually in that trading course as well too. But you can see here what we call X marks the spot, where we have 2, not 1, but 2. Well, I have 2 brain cells, but this also has, but this is 2 levels of support when it comes to gold. So right now we can see we have a major support level, and then also a major support level. We can see 2 of them are now coming down here. So I wouldn't be too quite surprised. Man, what the hell? What was that? I wouldn't be too quite surprised if we did see some movement to the upside. Man, what is that nationality? Where's that coming from? I don't know. So we can see, I'm having a good old time over here doing this market update for you guys. So we are getting the pullback, guys, riding back down, and we're having this little level of support here. So it's good, quite possibility, guys. Good, quite possibility that we could see a bit more downside. For me personally, when I'm looking at this type of chart that I'm seeing it's probably going to get down to around about the $1,600 level, I would say. You can see I have these 2. This is now looking at a logarithmic chart, which is the weekly gold logarithmic chart. If I go to my edit and I go to my scaling, you can see how it says it's on logarithmic. So you can see how sort of my longer term support levels are back down here. So I would say we'll probably have another 5 or 6% drop down before we start to find some significant support in the market. So I wouldn't be too surprised if we can keep continuing down from there. Moving over now through to the GDXJ, and same sort of thing. I do see probably more downside to come. Everything's probably going to get more dragged down here as well. So I wouldn't be fighting these markets, guys. I did think we're likely to start to see some upward movement, but that short-term movement has not come in. Now, guys, once again, this is what I'm seeing on the short term. So the GDXJ is getting this pullback here, and also the GDX. We're getting this sort of slow grinding down move. But this here, if we look at the weekly charts, remember, what is an upward trend? An upward trend consists of higher highs, higher lows. If you heard that before 1,000 times, like, yeah, John, tell me something new. Well, that's all this might just be. It's just a good, nice little high low here soon before we start to run back up. All right. So that's my point that I'm trying to make there. Little pumpkins and bumblebees. So we can see we have a big pullback there when it comes to the GDX, especially the GDXJ, guys. I see some really big upward movement coming real soon out of these markets. once again, guys, I mentioned this in yesterday's video, but don't look at this on a short-term view. If you're investing in some of the miners, the metals, or the commodity prices, now commodity prices, corn, soybeans, those sort of things, which are already starting to make massive moves, are probably likely to continue to make big moves because of inflation. Inflation is likely to go crazy at the end of this year and towards 2022, guys. 2022 is likely to be a rampant inflation situation because of what we're likely to experience at the end of this year. And then we're probably likely to see that's going to be the start. That's going to be the continuation of some commodity prices making big moves, and therefore silver, gold, so on and so forth. I see making nice moves as well. Moving over now through to the silver market. So that's gold, silver market. So the silver market, if we have a look at the daily charts, we are just still stuck in this overall. It's like a meerkat. It's like meh. And what is meh? Meh is just sideways, not much going on, nothing happening, just sideways. So when is this thing going to start to break out? This is where a lot of people are trading silver right now. I just like, oh my goodness, John, are you serious? Like this gold thing, it doesn't move. And this silver thing, it just does not move. Why would I be in this here? Why would I be in these metals and miners when Bitcoin's making this nice move? You know, I have a friend of mine, and he goes to the gym, or actually owns the gym, and he was saying that the exact same thing. You know, look at Bitcoin compared to gold and all that sort of stuff. You know, and he's looking at the return on his investment right now, which is good because he's made some good return on his investment. But when you're looking at new opportunities for markets that haven't made big moves, obviously the miners, metals, and the commodity prices are likely to do really well long term. So we can see right now, guys, looking at the silver price, it's just doing nothing, absolutely nothing. But this nothing is like the calm before the storm. The calm before the storm, because the calm is what's going on right now is just, yeah, people are like, silver, what's that? That's not, oh yeah, leave that alone for 12 months, 2 years, maybe 10, maybe ever, maybe forever, you know? And so, but once we do the calm before the storm, this is the calming effect. And the storm, I believe, is likely to be a big breakout to the upside. If we do get a break to the upside, guys, then it's going to be the storm, which is going to be probably a big move up. Move over now through to the SILJ, and the same sort of thing as the silver price. Look at it here. It's a meerkat. It's a meerkat. The cat, she's lazy. She's been lazy for, man, what is that? 6 months now, 7 months, 8 months. She's just been lazy. She's just sleeping all the time. But the calm is here. And the storm is just around the corner. Storm mean big moves, explosive moves coming. Now, that could be down, by the way, guys. We don't know that, right? We could be down. So don't listen. Again, I only have 2 brain cells. So one of them's fried and one of them's sort of working. So don't listen to anything I tell you. Looking at the SIL, sort of the same thing as well too as the SILJ. Same, we're just going sideways here. Not much really going on. And so therefore, guys, on the SIL, it looks like we're about to break to the downside. So this actually could be a strong movement on the downside with the SIL. Now, guys, I am actually in a silver stock myself, which is EXK. I'm actually in this silver stock myself. So I do see big upward movement coming out of silver and silver mining stocks. But right now, it is just not playing ball. So that's what I'm seeing through there, guys. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. Make sure you go down to Johns, JOHNS, flashsale.com. In that there, I am going to, I've got like 10 videos starting off with the foundations that, you know, if you're not doing well in trading, then you need to know the foundations that goes into what makes a good trader. Then I've also got a couple of good videos about good, really awesome chart reading techniques, a couple of powerful trading systems as well too, just to get you started. Also, what we'll call the mindset of a trader. Also, things like trade management and stuff like that. And even, I'm even going to teach you my #1 trading system of how I trade as well. All of that there, guys. Again, I'm running a bit of a flash sale. So only for about $7. Was like 500 or something. So, but now it's only at $7, guys, to help you guys out. Make sure you subscribe, guys, and make sure you leave a comment. And lastly, guys, there is Thousands of opportunities are going to come your way over your lifetime. Don't be rushing into anything. I was saying that to a friend of mine just recently about Bitcoin. Don't just be rushing into Bitcoin. Look outside your sort of, oh my goodness, silver, gold, mining stocks. Look outside of that. There's plenty of trades for cryptos. There's plenty of trades with different individual stocks. And there's plenty of long, good investments coming around commodities. There's a lot of amazing opportunities out there, guys, if we know what to look for and if we know how to trade.